Hey folks, welcome back to Dub Africa. This is Chris. Well, is it leadership setting the example or just the elites who get to sit down first at the dinner table? You decide. What are we talking about? Well, it seems that on the 17th of February 2021, South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa got the jab. What jab? He got the COVID-19 vaccination. That's right. He sure did. Ramaphosa, Health Minister Dr. Tsile Mkhize, his deputy Joe Phala, and healthcare workers got the first jabs in South Africa. Well, congratulations, South Africa. Interesting development, especially in light of the AstraZeneca failure, the homegrown AstraZeneca variant of COVID-19 in South Africa. Apparently, the AstraZeneca vaccination is not effective against it, with reportedly as low as 22% efficacy. And therefore, South Africa has abandoned plans to use the AstraZeneca vaccine, which is what they were relying on. And so those doses will be donated, the million doses remaining will be donated to the African Union. Unfortunately, 6 other countries around Africa have already reported cases of the AstraZeneca variant, the so-called V501Y.2 variant of the Wuhan coronavirus. So those other 6 countries won't be able to use it either. So we'll see where those donations go. But that's where the million doses that South Africa purchased and has remaining, but will not be able to use. So in the meantime, they have fallen back on Johnson & Johnson. 800,000 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine from Johnson & Johnson arrived at OR Tambo Airport on the 16th of February and were quickly secreted away to distribution centers around the country. And on the 17th, we see that President Ramaphosa, the health minister, his deputy, and healthcare workers are already getting the jab. Now, South Africa has apparently secured 9 million doses of this Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Secured, I don't know if they paid for it. That really isn't very clear. Is it already existing, or is it a promise to get it later? We shall see. But let's take those 9 million. And we also see in a statement from the health ministry said an additional 500,000 doses are expected to arrive over the next 4 weeks. So that's 1.3 million of the 9 million over a month. Supplemented by another 20 million doses of the Pfizer vaccine that's expected to arrive at the end of March. So let's take the 9 million they say they're secured plus 20 million that Pfizer is going to provide. That will get South Africa to 29 million doses for a population of over 58 million people. A bit short of the herd immunity. That's at least 12 million dose shortfall to get South Africa to the exalted herd immunity that they claim they need of over 60% of the population. So what's going to happen here, folks? Well, so do we congratulate Ramaphosa? Do we congratulate South Africa? Or do we focus on the shortcomings of the National Coronavirus Command Council and the fact that South Africa didn't participate in any vaccine trials, didn't offer any scientific effort, didn't offer any patients, volunteers to be part of any international effort, didn't bother to negotiate with any companies independently, whether it was Pfizer, Abbott, AstraZeneca, Moderna, the Serum Institute of India, or the Chinese or Russians. Only now, after the fact, when they failed, they waited for other people to develop it, do they jump in and complain about racism and unfairness to the global south in an effort to squeeze the people who put the time, effort, energy into this to create these vaccines. So Ramaphosa had the following to say: the Johnson & Johnson vaccine has been shown in extensive trials to be safe and efficacious and will protect our healthcare workers from illness and death from COVID-19. Well, we shall see. Let's hope that's the case. To demonstrate our confidence in this vaccine and help allay any fears that people may have, the Minister of Health and I will join the first healthcare workers to receive the vaccine in Kaislicha. Well, that's another made-for-TV moment. Instead of getting the jab in Cape Town, where he gets his health care at when he's down there for Parliament, the President and Health Minister have made a point of going to the Cape Flats to Kaislicha's district hospital to get their jabs in a made-for-television moment in which sycophantic healthcare workers and hangers-on of the president clapped like trained seals when he got his jab. Anyway, so what are we going to say about that? Anyway, so there you have it, folks. Congratulations, South Africa. You have vaccine in hand, which apparently has 85% efficacy at preventing severe COVID-19, hospitalization, and death in the 501 V2 variant. Well, that's some good news. But what about the other 15%? And what about all the people that are asymptomatic? Will we, in fact, get this political scam under control now? Or will the African National Congress continue to find excuses to deny people their basic civil liberties, their freedoms, and to destroy the economy in an effort to racialize the country? Will that happen? Whatever the case is, folks, I would look at it this way. Whatever Ramaphosa's intentions, arguably this is an act of leadership. Leadership should set the example, and he set the example by getting the jab. There you go, folks. If you're not a subscriber to Chris White Africa, take a moment, smash the button right down there, become a subscriber, toggle the bell icon to get notified of all updates. And if you have a YouTube application open on your mobile device, then you should get notified of my live streams, of my prepared videos, and the premieres. And finally, give us a like. Likes drive viewership. Thank you for your time, your patience, and your custom.